Welcome to HIT. Today's topic is too friendly. This subject is about Marcus and Tasha. They was in a relationship. Marcus and Tasha broke up. Tasha moved on and married Leroy. Leroy and Tasha got married. But Tasha kept in touch with Marcus' children and parents. So as the months goes on, Tasha keeps conversating with Marcus' kids, with Marcus' parents. Tasha calls Marcus' parents one day, and she puts her new husband, Leroy, on the phone with Marcus' parents. And so every so often, Tasha keeps calling Marcus' parents, and she keeps putting her new husband, Leroy, on the phone with the parents. So one day, Marcus' children comes to him and say, "Dad, your ex-girlfriend Tasha keeps contacting us on social media and keep texting our phone. We don't like that because she's moved on to somebody else." Well, Marcus get mad and he said, "Okay, I need to contact somebody to let them know that Tasha is out of line. She don't need to keep contacting my family, my parents, my children, anybody in my family, since she has married and moved on." So, do you think that Marcus should call Tasha, his ex, or call Tasha's husband, Leroy, and get the subject straightened out with?
To be honest and to be grown folk with it, have a sit down with both of them.
Okay.
That way, can't nobody say, Joe Blow can't say Leroy said this and said that, and go to the horse. Both of
Okay.
them are the horse.
So what if Tasha and Marcus fell out on bad terms and they don't talk to each other, they can't stand each other? How could Marcus sit down with Tasha and talk to her if she don't ever want to talk to him again, don't ever want to see him again?
This way to getting the word across. But to me, that's the grown-up way. But if they don't have any communication with each other, then I agree that it's left up to that new husband to reach out to both of them.
Okay.
Whether it's together or not, at least he's let it be known that it needs to stop.
So the ex, Marcus, need to contact the new husband, Leroy.
Yes.
Okay. So how do you feel? Do you think Marcus should contact Tasha or Marcus should contact Leroy?
My biggest question is why. I mean, her liking the family ain't got nothing to do with him, to me.
That's true.
She had a relationship with them prior, when they were together. I have an issue anytime somebody wants love to just stop.
Mm-hmm.
If she had an issue, if she loved the family when they were together, she's not going to just stop loving the family just because they're no longer together. So, just my opinion.
Okay.
If he has a problem with it, then kind of need to check himself. Bro, that's your issue. That's not her issue. I mean, she like him, she like him. Now,
So let me ask you this: do you think that may be disrespectful to Leroy, the new husband, that Tasha keep contacting the ex family as if she's still a part of the ex family?
I don't know why it should be. I mean, again, you don't stop caring about somebody because you get somebody new, and it's not like it changes. I mean, if you do, personally speaking, like I'm kind of gonna be suspect with her anyway. I mean, if you could just stop loving a person like that just because you and that cat didn't get along, it's kind of challenging.
So marriage don't hold a weight. You don't think the marriage will hold a weight, being that she's united with a husband now? This is not boyfriend relationship, boyfriend girlfriend. It's marriage.
And I understand that. I mean, but at the end of the day, because you're talking about love and you're talking about a contract. Marriage is a contract. Love is something that you feel. Love is something that it predates that. It's prior to that. You love a person, you get married to a person. So again, what we're trying to do, we're trying to extract love from that person, saying, you know what? Oh, by the way, since we're no longer together, then y'all should talk more. To me, that's kiddie stuff. That's kiddie stuff. I mean, if I can't deal with, you know, if I can't have a relationship with the people I have a relationship with just because we're no longer together, that's, you know, that means that what I felt was fake.
Okay.
It was fake. I mean, now I will respect what you say. You know, I understand that concept, but I would probably have a conversation with you that you want me to actually stop dealing with people on that level just because you're uncomfortable with it. That would be a challenge for me.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If Tasha and Marcus had just broken up
Yeah.
3-4 months and then Tasha married right after that, you don't think that's kind of a revenge thing, trying to?
I think anything is possible, but I mean, but again, you know, we're talking about a relationship where, you know, you build relationships. And, you know, if we're keeping it real, like I said, I think all of us, when we're in relationships with people, we build a relationship with not only them, but with the people that they know, the people that they deal with, their families, their friends, et cetera, et cetera. And I just think that, you know, once you separate, the fact that y'all didn't get along, because, you know, I think we think that every time somebody breaks up, there's a villain involved. It's not always a villain that's involved in these conflicts. It's just that y'all didn't connect.
Okay.
So because y'all didn't connect, so you mean that now I can't talk to the mom anymore. I can't talk to the pops anymore. I can't talk to. I don't understand that concept.
I agree with him on that because it all boils down to self-esteem of the new person. You know, if you feel that there's, you know, you can't trust because now that's a previous relationship that you were in, and I might think that you still trying to get with that person, you know, because you're communicating with the family, and when sometimes that's not always the case.
Okay.
It's just they build a relationship with the other family members, you know, and it is what it is. You just have nothing to do with that person, that man. It's just, you know, I been with this man for a minute, and that's it. Point blank. Period.
We the ones who ain't getting along. It got nothing to do with them. We just ain't getting along.
Right.
You know.
As far as Marcus being angry about Tasha contacting the family, let's say Marcus has sons.
She got the city on fire with a microphone. She's bringing heat.